the Zazzy Substitution. Now, what on earth does Zazzy mean? We don't know, but these titles are always interesting. And we're gonna watch to find out what that means. But first, if you guys could hit that like button and subscribe. We're one more subscriber away from 100 subscribers. And you guys have been supporting this channel so much. I can't believe we're at 100 subscribers. And I can't wait to grow some more. And I am super excited to do some more reactions. Let's get into the reactions. So if you guys enjoy this content, subscribe. Let's go. I don't know why it went creepy, but I went creepy. There we go.
Right, I'm ready for my next question.
She's here!
In a world where rhinoceroses are domesticated pets, who wins the Second World War?
Uganda.
Defend.
Kenya rises to power on the export of rhinoceroses. A Central African power bloc is formed, colonizing North Africa and Europe. When war breaks out, no one can afford the luxury of a rhino. Kenya withers, Uganda triumphs.
Sheldon. You guys are both dumb. So dumb. Because gun beats rhino any day of the week. You know, all Germans and all Germans, British or US Army or Russian Army has to do is shoot them. And no way they're winning, even with rhinos.
What the hell are you guys playing?
It's a game we invented. It's called counterfactuals.
We postulate an alternate world that differs from ours in one key aspect, and then pose questions to each other.
It's fun for ages 8 to 80. Join us.
All right, I like a good brain teaser. Give it a whirl.
What is he
You're in
eating?
luck. This is an
That
easy
looks
one.
disgusting.
In a world
Just a bunch
where
of
mankind
huge
is
vegetables.
ruled by a giant
fruits.
intelligent beaver, what food is no longer consumed?
A BLT where the B stands for beaver?
Leonard, be serious. We're playing a game here.
I can figure this out. Let's see. Well, beavers eat tree bark.
Yeah.
The only tree bark I know that humans consume is cinnamon, so I'll say cinnamon.
Incorrect. Obviously, the answer is cheese Danish.
Kind builds many dams to please the beaver overlord. The low-lying city of Copenhagen is flooded. Thousands die. Devastated, the Danes never invent their namesake pastry.
This is ridiculous. You're just making stuff up.
Yeah. You can literally flood any city that has
bumped the
popular
table
Belgian
if you
waffles
know
will never be invented because it will be flooded. I don't know. Makes no sense to me.
Perhaps it would be kinder to play a game more suited to his abilities. We'll close our eyes and count to 10 while you hide.
I'm going to my room.
Very good, Leonard. But next time, don't tell us where you're hiding.
Amy's just as mean as Sheldon. But that was like very mean, like insanely mean by Amy. I don't know what to feel about that. I guess you can't. I guess no super genius can tell other
See the
people's
paper
moves.
in the American Physics Journal on supersolids? It's pretty interesting. This guy's working from a hypothesis.
Well, spoiler alert, spoiler alert.
What?
It's
Don't ruin it
science.
for me, man. I printed out a PDF to read on the potty.
On the potty? What are you, 5?
You know,
Potty?
why.
What do you call it?
Toilet.
That's a little vulgar for the dinner table, don't you think?
Oh, and potty is okay?
Potty's innocent. Potty's adorable.
What do you do in the potty? Wee-wee?
If I don't have to boom boom.
Greetings.
You know, it's such an Indian thing. Like my parents say, my family says potty, and I'm like, maybe it's because I'm the only one born in New Zealand and not India. But like literally, I'm like, just say toilet. Don't like, what the hell are you? like that's just annoying, and it hurts my pet peeve. It hurts my pet peeve so badly. It is an Indian thing.
You all remember Amy Farrah Fowler?
Sure. Hi.
Hello. Hey, look, it's Shamey. I don't like that. Don't do that.
She's just here now.
Well, just recently I learned that you refer to us as Shamey, and I don't like that. Thank you for asking. Why is she not taking our order?
There's two of them.
I should have warned you. One has to navigate a labyrinth of social nonsense before one can be fed here.
I'm getting a headache.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk away because I don't want to be here.
Same right now. I don't think we need
So
two
this is
Sheldons.
First time we've all
Just
gotten together to
saying.
eat.
You're right. He's a festival of humdrum chit-chat.
Okay, that's all I got. Howard, you're up.
She's
Tell
a
us
strong
about your
opinion.
work, Amy.
I doubt you'd understand. Sheldon tells me you only have a master's degree. I'm curious as to why we're not eating alone.
They can't function without me. I'm the social glue that holds this little group together.
3, 2, 1, all leave. All leave
welcome.
right now. All leave. All leave right now. That would be.
Listen, can I talk to you about your girlfriend?
She's not my girlfriend. She's a girl, and she's my friend, but there's no touching or...
Anyway, I'm not sure
That's
she's the
getting
best
closer.
fit for our little, how shall we call it, Rebel Alliance.
We need the
I never
boycott.
identified with the Rebel Alliance. And despite their tendency to build Death Stars, I've always been more of an Empire man.
Yeah, not my point.
I know what
Of
your point
course he
is.
chooses
You're
the evil
intimidated
side.
by Amy's intellect. To that I say, buck up.
Amy is judgmental, sanctimonious, and frankly, just obnoxious.
So?
So we already have you for all that.
Yeah, that is true.
Are you suggesting I terminate my relationship with Amy?
No, of course not. Just have your relationship someplace else.
May I point
Yeah, you
out
can have
that for
different
8
friends,
long
different friend
months,
groups,
I
yeah.
suffered in silence as your female companion, the unappetizing spectacle of her grinding a pumice stone against her calloused feet in our living room.
Suffered in silence?
That's the part you can.
Yes. And I thank you to do the same.
There's one key difference though. Penny actually tried to be nice to Sheldon. Like, you know, even though she had her crooks that, you know, annoy Sheldon, I get, but like she still drove him. She still sometimes went out of her way to talk to him, you know, even when they weren't really great friends, you know, she still tried to understand them. Amy was just straight up one sentence from Howard and literally she just started insulting him, like. And yes, Sheldon's the same, but like Leonard said, they already have him. and friendships and there's usually different friendship groups, so you know you don't always have to have the same friends hang out at the same time together. He's mad.
Nothing
He's
makes beer
letting
taste
you
better
go.
than cool, clear Rocky Mountains spring water. Where are the Rocky Mountains anyway?
Philadelphia.
Okay, now I get it.
Come on, Raj. You're living right
This
next
is
to the
plan.
Rockies.
From now on, we're just gonna
Penny dear, why don't you shoot another silver
No,
bullet my
no,
way?
no.
get one yourself.
Ooh, somebody's been taking bitchy pills.
God, he's always
he's an
so
ass when
weird
he
when he
drinks.
gets drunk.
He's an ass when he doesn't. You just don't.
I think we need to start
I don't
entertaining
think
the
so.
possibility that the shaming could go on for years.
Have that?
I thought you were gonna talk to Sheldon.
Well, I did.
Well, what do you say?
Well, he pointed out that he kind of sort of had to put up with you.
Kind of, sorta, hadda?
And then
You made
they
a
do
fairly
this.
well-reasoned argument.
He did have a good
Doing that
points,
right.
but still, I mean, like, I just disagree on the one point that
No,
she was being
trust
nice,
me,
that he
I do this for my
Amy
mom
wasn't
all
trying to
the
be nice.
With the grain.
Oh my God, can you be?
Wow, that is better.
Imagine the scenes of
never
Howard
again.
and Penny
I
gets
assume by
together
never
for that
again,
game.
you mean never
That
again
would
will
be
you drink
crazy.
all Penny's beer, then run down to the gas station for a couple of 40s, a box of Slim Jims, and the latest issue of Bombay Badonkadonks.
Your Bollywood breakdancing skills. Dang diggy dang diggy dang dang diggy diggy dang diggy dang diggy dang dang diggy diggy.
What Bollywood
That's
dance
very
is that?
offensive.
Yeah, we all
This is
thought so.
funny.
Oh, no.
Bollywood dances like
John
that.
and Yoko.
I brought Amy here to show her some of the work I'm doing.
It's very impressive for theoretical work.
Do I detect a hint of condescension?
I'm sorry, was I being too subtle? I
Why
meant
is she
compared
here?
to the real-world applications of neurobiology, theoretical physics is what's the word I'm looking for? Cute.
Now we get some
Are
tension.
you suggesting the work of a new...
Is required for all cognitive reasoning, including scientific inquiry, making my research ipso facto prior in the Ordo Cognoscendi. That means it's better than his research, and by extension, of course, yours.
We love to see this. Goodbye. unifying, no.
Yeah, excuse me, but a grand unified theory, insofar as it explains everything, will ipso facto explain neurobiology.
Yes, but if I'm successful, I will be able to map and reproduce your thought processes in deriving a grand unified theory.
Okay, it's a battle of nerds.
You
Let's
appear
see.
to have reached an impasse.
I agree. I move our relationship terminate immediately.
Seconded.
There being no objections?
No objections there.
The motion carries. Good day, Amy Farrah Fowler.
Women, huh? Can't live with them, can't successfully refute their hypotheses.
He has something to talk about now.
Amen to that.
Amen to that.
Well, you breakups, or whatever the hell this is, it can be tough.
Penny, I assure you I'm fine. Yet my relationship with Amy was purely intellectual. There were no emotional bonds, the severing of which would cause me any discomfort.
He has this folding thing.
No,
That's
excuse me,
so
I'm off to
interesting.
buy a pussycat.
I want that,
You're just making a generalization, I'm worried about Sheldon someday setting off a low-yield nuclear device because the cafeteria ran out of lime jello.
What?
I think Sheldon really misses Amy.
You should lend him your copy of Bombay Badonkadonks.
Gonna
Got
rock
a
right
cat
back.
to keep him company.
You're kidding.
Takes it everywhere. To bed, to the bathroom.
He takes the kitty to the potty?
Oh my god, stop with
I
that.
thought we discussed the POs.
Yes, I thought we discussed
Don't try to change me, dude. I am what I am.
I guess that's true, but I just...
Gentlemen,
He has cat.
Aren't you gonna introduce us to your little friend?
my apologies, Raj,
Cats.
Howard. I'd like you to meet Dr. Robert Oppenheimer.
Hello.
Time to
Now,
make
if you'll
some bombs.
excuse me, the father of the
Literally.
atomic bomb wants a saucer of milk.
How is it too far off?
Okay.
Oh, no.
How many? He's become the cat person.
Robert Oppenheimer was lonely.
Do you got
You
five?
decided to get the whole Manhattan Project?
Yes. This is Enrico Fermi, Richard Feynman, Edward Teller, Otto Frisch.
Edward Teller, that
Zazzles.
betrayer.
Clearly upset about Amy being gone, and you're trying to replace her with a bunch of cats.
Clowder.
I would want to see
What?
them
A
keep
group
one
of cats
cat
is a
at least.
clowder or a glaring.
Okay, yeah,
That's the
fine,
kind
but
of thing you ought to know now that we have one.
Yeah, many.
terrific. My point is, you need to face up to what you're feeling with this breakup. I know about trying to replace someone with other stuff. When I broke up with Penny, I got back into my cello. I built a bunch of model rockets. I got those weightlifting gloves and that 5-pound dumbbell.
You didn't break up. She dumped you.
She didn't dump me. It was mutual.
I was there. She dumped you.
She did.
Live with cats. Be like my Aunt Nancy. She had dozens of them. You know what happened after she died? They ate her. Hi, Mrs. Cooper. Thanks for
He
coming.
brought
Where is he?
He's in his bedroom.
Now, when you said
When Sheldon has a bad, every single time he calls his mother, it's a pattern. When he got fired from the job, call the mother. When he got cats, call the mother.
on the phone you broke up with a girl, you meant an actual girl, not
He
something
does
kids
not.
whipped up in lap.
He's
Oh, what an unexpected pleasure.
My, that's a powerful
How
smell.
many kids? How many
I'd
kittens?
like you to meet Oppenheimer.
You got a lot of cats and you gave them cute Jewish names.
What are you doing here?
Leonard called. He said that you were pining for a young lady.
Oh, that's preposterous. I'm not pining over anyone.
Oh, lamb chop, we can quibble
what
what
do
to
you
call
call
it,
this?
but I think we can both agree it's creepy.
This little guy here, I think you'll find to be quite zazzy.
I love you, Sheldon.
You should have called it.
It's just so funny.
Shelley, dinner's ready.
Coming.
No cats.
Don't want to put. Yeah, no hair in the food, please. Ah!
What is she
She's
doing
here.
here?
I called her.
Your mother thinks you might be losing your mind over me. As a neurobiologist, I was curious.
This is kind of a breakup, so like you don't like to tell her your ex that he's breaking down over you. That just shows weakness.
Possession of
Not
my
weakness, but like it's just
25 cats!
it kind of gives her the upper
God
hand.
bless
I
you,
guess. I don't know.
dear. Sheldon, sit down. Let's talk. Chatting a bit. I have to say that while she is a perfectly unique young woman. You two are definitely not suited for each other.
That's a peculiar conclusion.
I'm sorry, Shelley, I can't see it.
Well, whether you see it or not is irrelevant. I can't see subatomic particles, but nevertheless, they're there.
Excellent point.
A physics point.
God, it had to rub it in somehow.
Well,
I believe we may have acted rashly. I propose we resume our relationship and attempt to resolve our differences.
I'll agree to that, only if you
was her
stipulate that
dismissal
80% of our
of him?
difficulties were caused by you.
I'll go as high as 40.
65.
Done.
He admitted he's wrong.
You understand that moving forward, we deal with the fact that my mother does not approve of you?
I do. I find being cast in the role of bad girl oddly titillating.
I saw what you did there.
he thinks he's
Yeah.
such a smarty pants.
Oh
He's
yeah,
no
you
different.
did the whole reversal thing where you say one thing, but you in order to get him to get angry and hit him to do something else. Okay, I have no idea what
Any
the word
man, you
is.
tell them not to do something, that's all they want to do.
Yeah.
If I hadn't told my brother Stumpy not to clear out the wood chipper by hand, we'd still be calling him Edward.
She appealed to his stubborn side.
Now don't you move. I'll bring over all the food.
No, I can do it.
It's too easy.
Well, isn't that sweet?
Thank you, Amy.
Selling cats
Here's
for
your cat.
Just giving
And here's your $20.
He's paying them for. Yes.
Thank you, Amy.
What is? Should they pay him for $20? That's crazy. That was an interesting episode. Half the episode I was giving Eddie, but anyway, never mind. I don't know. Maybe she'll get better, but for me, I don't really enjoy this character. You know, like what made Sheldon special was he was the only one that acted like that. You know, I don't really, for Sheldon's mate. You know, I would think it would be more interesting is if there was a complete opposite, like, rather than like to like. She's exactly like him, except maybe a little bit less what's it called, controlling with his words, because like Sheldon, yeah, he at times he's really mean, at times he's really mean, but like he doesn't really go out of his way to say something mean, which I felt like Amy did that a lot. Aside from that, whether or not she's mean or worse than Sheldon, or even she's nicer than Sheldon, it's just, I don't know. For a partner for Sheldon, I would have way more enjoyed seeing an opposite attraction thing, rather than same to same. It just, I just find that would be even more crazy and could deal with some interesting problems. But I'm excited to see Amy. Maybe she'll change my mind. I've only seen her for one episode with Sheldon together, so it's like I might change my mind. But it was, I'm not saying I hate the character, I just don't know much about the character, so maybe, and then I'll love the character. Who knows? Let me know what you guys think of Amy Farrah, and let's get into the next video next time.